If you enjoy mystery thrillers that slowly pull you into a web of secrets, then today's movie might catch your attention. Welcome back to TechBlog 66, and in this video, we are diving into the 2000 film, The Right Temptation, a lesser-known but intriguing entry in the world of psychological suspense. This movie blends investigation, personal drama, and a touch of noir-style storytelling, creating a viewing experience that keeps you curious from beginning to end. The story follows Derian, a private investigator who specializes in delicate cases, often involving personal relationships and hidden truths. Right from the start, we see that he is not your typical flashy detective. Instead, he is calm, observant, and somewhat emotionally distant, which makes him perfectly suited for cases where emotions tend to complicate things. His latest assignment begins when a wealthy and concerned husband hires him to investigate his wife, suspecting that she may be involved in an affair. As the plot unfolds, what initially seems like a straightforward case of suspected infidelity begins to evolve into something much deeper and more complicated. Derian starts following the woman, gathering information, and trying to piece together the truth. However, the more he learns, the more the lines between professional duty and personal involvement begin to blur. This is where the film starts to build its tension, drawing the audience into a situation where nothing feels entirely certain. One of the most interesting aspects of this movie is its pacing. It does not rush through the story. Instead, it takes its time to develop the characters and the mystery. Some viewers might find this slow, but others will appreciate how it allows the suspense to build gradually. Every conversation, every observation, and every small clue adds another layer to the narrative, making the eventual revelations more impactful. The character of Derian is central to the film's appeal. He is portrayed as someone who has seen a lot in life, someone who understands human behavior but keeps his own emotions guarded. As he gets deeper into the case, we begin to see subtle changes in him. He starts questioning not only the people he is investigating but also his own motivations. This internal conflict adds depth to the story and keeps the audience engaged. The woman he is investigating is equally intriguing. She is not portrayed as simply guilty or innocent. Instead, she exists in a gray area, which makes her character more realistic and compelling. The interactions between her and Derian are filled with tension, curiosity, and unspoken questions. These moments are where the film truly shines, as they capture the complexity of human relationships. Visually, the movie maintains a tone that matches its storyline. The lighting, the settings, and the overall atmosphere give it a slightly moody and introspective feel. It does not rely on flashy visuals or action sequences. Instead, it focuses on creating a sense of unease and curiosity, which works well for a story driven by mystery and character dynamics. Another important element is the theme of trust. Throughout the movie, we are constantly reminded that appearances can be deceiving. Characters say one thing but may mean another, and intentions are not always clear. This keeps the audience guessing and encourages you to pay attention to even the smallest details. It is one of those films where you might find yourself rethinking earlier scenes once you know more about the story. The dialogue plays a significant role in shaping the narrative. Conversations are not overly dramatic, but they carry weight. There is a sense of realism in how the characters speak, which makes the situations feel more believable. At times, the dialogue also hints at deeper emotions and hidden truths, adding another layer of intrigue. While the film may not have the high-energy excitement of big-budget thrillers, it offers something different. It is more about observation than action, more about understanding people than chasing villains. This makes it a good choice for viewers who enjoy character-driven stories and slow-burning mysteries. Of course, like any film, it has its limitations. Some viewers might feel that the pacing is too slow or that the story could have been more intense. Others might wish for a more dramatic climax. However, if you approach it with the right expectations, you may find its subtlety to be one of its strengths rather than a weakness. The performances in the movie are solid and consistent with its tone. The actors do a good job of bringing their characters to life without overacting. This restrained approach works well for a story that relies heavily on nuance and atmosphere. It helps maintain the film's grounded and realistic feel. As the story progresses toward its conclusion, the tension continues to build. The truth begins to emerge, but not in a way that feels predictable or overly dramatic. Instead, the film stays true to its style, offering a resolution that is thoughtful and in line with the overall narrative. It leaves you with something to think about, rather than simply wrapping everything up neatly. In the end, The Right Temptation is a film that may not appeal to everyone, but it has its own unique charm. It is a quiet, introspective thriller that focuses on human behavior, relationships, and the complexity of truth. If you enjoy movies that make you think and keep you guessing without relying on constant action, this one is definitely worth a watch. So, if you are looking for something different from the usual fast-paced thrillers, give this movie a chance. It might surprise you with its depth and subtle storytelling. And that's it for today's vlog on TechBlog 66. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie insights and recommendations. This movie is available on YouTube free.